No, the Mahler Fifth, I think it's one of those, as much as any of his symphonies, that tells us a lot about where he was, the situation he was in at the time. And if you think this is a man who, working in Vienna, and under enormous pressure, and eventually made a conversion from Judaism to Catholicism. And you think about what this piece contains. It begins with a funeral march that alternates between very recognizable traditional funeral music, and then this slow, very sad Jewish dance, also grieving dance. You have a second movement of incredible violence and anger. You have a third movement which is a Viennese waltz, but twisted and torn and exaggerated in incredible ways. And then the symphony starts to turn. And the fourth movement is the love letter, the famous Adagietto, which we all know from Visconti's film of Death in Venice. And Mahler, so the story goes, Mahler sent the score of this to Alma, and the reply came back, yes. It's a marriage proposal. And the fifth movement is a kind of wild barn dance, a riotous, joyous celebration at the end. And what do we get, having started with very, very Jewish music, and then having the Viennese music, and at the end we have a huge chorale, symbolic of the Christian musical tradition. And what happens after this final chorale? Everything, and whether that ending is to be thrilling and exciting, or whether that ending is everything falling down around his ears, we don't know. We don't know what any of it means, but that at this moment, when because of the way things were in Vienna, he had to convert from one religion to the other. And this music tells us so much of that story, and still it tells us a lot about how he felt about it, but there's an extraordinary ambiguity as well.